Hey guys, welcome to Solo ReacTalk. Today I'm going to be reacting to Starcraft 2 Wings of Liberty playthrough, all cutscenes and cinematics. This is part 7. If you want to check out my previous reactions, I'll put the playlist card at the top. Just click on it and you'll be able to access them. Last week I was reacting to a different playthrough made by Gotwam 4K. He or she was playing a Sinister Turn. I was watching that because Exletalis did not have that playthrough in his video, so I was suggested that I should watch this one and then I'll come back to Exletalis next week, which is today. Yeah. We're still with Zertul and his journey in trying to discover or trying to investigate about this prophecy of this Xel'Naga return to the galaxy, and he's mixed up with hybrid Protoss, like a Protoss mixed with a Zerg. I think that is the main protagonist in Zertul's storyline or story arc that we're dealing with. And yes, we're continuing on with his journey. Hopefully we'll understand more or better about what's this hunger this dark entity has, trying to quench its hunger by consuming the entire galaxy into darkness, or the entire universe into darkness. I'm not entirely sure what exactly this being wants with the galaxy, but hopefully we'll figure that out as we go along with Zertul's journeys. So guys, let's start part 7. 3, 2, 1, go.
I'm pleased to see these things haven't blown up the ship. Yet.
Sir, given the visual similarity between the various pieces, have you considered that they might combine to create a larger, more distinct object?
With everything else going on, Stedman, I couldn't care less what they do. Just that we get paid when we finally hand them over to the Mobius boys.
How did you become such good buddies with those freaky Protoss? All I hear is they kill Terrens like you and me on sight.
Some of them would. But some others would fight to the death protecting people like us. I helped them defend their homeworld from the Zerg during the First War. When Kerrigan came back leading the swarm, I helped him out again. They're real big on loyalty.
Damn, Jimmy. Almost sounds like you respect them.
I wouldn't expect you to understand, Tychus.
Good to see you, brother. Wait. I can see it in your eyes. You've seen into the spirit world. The Protoss. He gave you a crystal. And now you've been seeing what he's seen.
That ain't nothing to do with you. Stay out of my head, Tosh.
Have it your way. But you want to tread careful when you go looking into the beyond. If you need me, you know where I'll be.
We have a very special guest today, Crown Prince Valerian. Thank you so much for joining us, Highness.
Thank you, Kate. It's wonderful to be here.
Let me get right to the question on everyone's mind. Is there anyone special in your life right now?
Truth be told, Kate, I've had a crush on you for many years.
Oh, stop.
But in all seriousness, with the Zerg invasion, there's little time for such things. I've been studying military tactics under General Warfield, and whatever spare time I have is devoted to statecraft. It's my goal to be the best emperor our people could ask for. When the time comes, of course.
Wonderful. Now I've got 2 of them to worry about.
My shift is almost over. Little drinking, little shut-eye, some more drinking, then right back to work.
How long was I down in the lab, Matt?
You've been gone for hours, sir. You've been in the lab all that time?
I used the Eon crystal Zeratul gave me. I'd swear it only lasted a few minutes. So vivid. Zeratul's been searching for a Xel'Naga prophecy about the end of the universe. There's more. I just haven't got to it yet. All right, Zeratul, old buddy, you got your mysterious prophecy. Now let's see what your preserver's made of it.
I don't think your buddy Horner likes me very much. I'll drink to that.
Level 800, Elite Tauren Chieftain is back with a new album, pulse-pounding rock that will shake the galaxy. Rock out with such hits as Rogues Do It From Behind, Terran Up the Night, Another Hydralist Bites the Dust, Saturday Night's Alright for Nuking, Lucy in the Sky with Mutus, Every Rose Has Its Thorn,
Terran Up the Knife. Okay.
Bring in your galaxy! No!
You look spooked. You've been seeing what the Protoss has to show you. The memories shine through you as clear as day.
I saw a hybrid. Something unnatural. It was trying to corrupt the Protoss preservers. Who would have sent it there? Who controls something like that?
The one that made them for sure. That was just the first of many. Dark harbingers, man. Soon they'll be beyond numbering. And the stars will weep at what comes after.
How could you know all this?
I don't. I just feel it be true.
Maybe Tash has like premonitions, like psionic premonitions. Like he can feel the future, but he can't necessarily see it. You can't see it in detail about this is going to happen, that's going to happen, and this is how it's going to happen. Like he can feel that something terrible is coming. Yeah.
Welcome back, sir. What did you discover from the crystal this time?
It's that obvious I used it, huh? Zeratul took the prophecy fragments he found to a temple? Library? Kind of both, I guess. But this weird Protoss-Zerg hybrid had taken over the place.
You mean some sort of infested Protoss?
No, this wasn't like infestation at all. It was like someone took the strengths of both races and twisted them together. I gotta tell you, if these things are real, we're in a lot of trouble.
What's up, cowboy?
You know, I've been thinking about the Queen of Blades. I think she's also some sort of like a hybrid, of human and Zerg species combined as one, and not like an infested human being, someone who's just being used as an incubation for more Zerg to be born. So I'm thinking maybe she's also like that, like she's a hybrid of both the human and the Protoss. Not Protoss, the Zerg. And the hybrid Protoss is the combination of the Protoss species and the Zerg. So yeah, I think that's how it is like. But I guess we'll have to just wait and see what's her importance in all of this.
Boy, you're looking kind of rough lately. Rougher than usual, I mean.
I've got a lot going on right now, Swan. You know how it is.
Yeah, sure. You might want to try laying off the sauce and getting some shut-eye once in a while, huh?
Thanks, Mom. I'll get right on that.
I return to our ruined homeworld of Ire. The Zerg infestation still covered much of our beloved world. The desiccated remains of the Overmind were still there, a grim reminder of battles lost and battles won.
I remember the fall of Ire. Don't much like the idea of having to see it all again. Guess there's nothing for it.
At the very apex of its victory against us, the Zerg Overmind grew overconfident.
Wait, so that big bulbous thing with spikes coming out, that's the Overmind? That huge thing? Okay, I don't understand. Was it on a ship and then it crash landed on the planet, or how did it become that large and integrate itself, or dig itself deep within the surface of Ire? Interesting.
Now, all that was left of the mighty Overmind was a twisted, withered husk. I needed to understand whatever memories lingered within the creature's rotting mass. Only by making contact with the gargantuan tendrils connected directly to its cortex could I learn its secrets. Yet its countless minions, which seemed to be feeding from its dead husk, would prove somewhat problematic. I must find a way to establish a foothold and summon reinforcements to keep the Zerg at bay. This faithful observer has kept watch since the evacuation. Its abilities will certainly prove useful now. Some of these abandoned structures remain functional. We shall make use of them. This ancient beacon still thrums with power. I wonder... I've heard tales of the mighty colossi sealed away beneath ire. The beacon must have awoken these fearsome guardians. The Zerg perceive a threat to their dead master. The Zerg will keep coming until we are dead. I must find the Overmind's cortex and discover what I can from it. If we use our observers wisely, we can scout the area before putting ourselves at risk. These warp gates appear to be functional. Perhaps there's a chance. Must be prepared to defend our base. The Zerg are on the move.
Base is under attack.
Adultoria, Zertul. We were trapped within the gate's energy matrix when it was deactivated. You have our thanks.
Wait, they've been trapped in the energy matrix all this time? In those warp gates? Wow. And if Zertul didn't come and free them, they would have been trapped in there for all eternity, probably.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
The first Overmind tendril. I sense pain, surprise, death.
Base is under attack. Base is under attack. The enemy.
These colossi are quite something. I think they are like tanks, if you can say that. You know, I mean, we've seen the Terran Dominion forms of tanks that can shoot long-range artillery. These colossus, they use some sort of like long-range lasers that can just erase the enemy from a distance. But I think they're vulnerable to targets that can move fast, and you know, targets that are in a large number of them. You know, they can overwhelm the colossus and, you know, attack it at close range, and I think maybe that would be its disadvantage. But yeah, they're interesting, very, very interesting.
The Zerg seek to overwhelm our base. The second Overmind tendril. I sense death and joy. The third Overmind tendril. I sense satisfaction in a plan set in motion long ago. And fear of the future.
Mineral field depleted.
The fourth Overmind tendril. I sense an end. I must go to the Overmind cortex to understand.
Greetings, brother. I speak to you from the beyond.
Tassadar. But you died, slaying this cursed Overmind.
He looks like, you know, Star Wars, the Jedi who have transcended this plane of existence and now they've become spirit formed. Yeah, Tassadar has achieved that level of existence now. He's beyond the physical realm, he's now in the spiritual realm, and he can project himself in our realm of existence, and that's what he has achieved. Okay, interesting.
I have never tasted death, Zeratul, nor shall I. But that is a tale for another time. I have come to tell you of this creature's courage.
Courage? It was an abomination.
Not always. The Zerg were altered. A single overriding purpose was forced upon them. The destruction of our people. The Overmind was formed with thought and reason, but not free will. It screamed and raged within the prison of its own mind.
Who did this? Why?
I know not. But the Overmind found a way to resist its all-consuming directive. It created a chance, a hope of salvation. The Queen of Blades.
Madness.
Only she can free the Zerg from slavery, and in so doing, save all that is from the flame.
I do not understand, brother.
Forget what you know, Zeratul. The Overmind saw a vision. The end of all things. And now, you must see it too.
No. This vision. I cannot bear it. Stop.
Okay, so the Overmind created Kerrigan as a lost hope against this darkness, against this overpowering entity that's controlling the Zerg, and that is controlling the Zerg to destroy the Protoss and anyone else that's in its way. So the Overmind somehow made the Queen of Blades in secret without this dark entity. I think it's a Zalnaga. The Zalnaga from trying to find out what's going on. Why is the Overmind creating the Queen of Blades and all that kind of stuff? So I don't know how it did it. I don't know how did it protect such vital information from the Zalnaga, but it succeeded. It created the Queen of Blades, and the Queen of Blades is now the last hope of all life in the universe against the Zalnaga. Interesting. Okay, let's continue.
When I get out of this suit, first thing I'm doing is... well, I'd hate to offend your delicate sensibilities.
Nuke noodles. Call down the flavor.
You look haunted. You've been seen into the spirit world, and you learned something you don't like. It's Kerrigan.
Seems the Overmind made Kerrigan to free the Zerg from something that put him on a collision course with the Protoss. It's all gone wrong. Everything's twisted. And there's something out there that's set to destroy us all.
Zerg. Protoss. He's a strong recess. How terrible. How powerful is something that plays with their fates?
You know, I've been watching the logs. Those damn Protoss are still way ahead of us. I can't believe some of the stunts they can pull off.
Tell me about it. They've learned some new tricks since the last time we fought.
I mean, come on. Since when could they warp in guys just anywhere? I thought they needed some kind of gateway at least.
Not just anywhere. They need a pylon or another power source close by. Still, they've been working to improve their tech, just like us. Damn, Matt. I don't
Improve their tech just like us? Yeah. The levels. They're up here, you are still here. And you've only moved just, an inch forward. They're like... So, yeah, I'm gonna question that, Jim. I'm gonna question that notion.
I don't even know what to make of this last vision from the crystal. Zeratul was looking for more clues about the end of the universe. But this time, he was on Ire.
Ire? What was he looking for?
He was trying to find out why the Overmind made the Queen of Blades in the first place.
She's the one that's gonna destroy the universe?
No. That's just it. I think she's the only one that can save it.
Now, friend Raynor, you must see the Overmind's vision of the future. The end of my people, and of all things. This is our fate, should Kerrigan die.
I don't think I want to see any vision of the Overminds. But if Kerrigan's involved, I need to know.
On a distant, shadowed world, the Protoss will make their final stand. Their heroes will gather. Their forces will be marshaled, and they will die bravely. But still, they will die. And my Zerg will be slaves to the hybrid. All will bow before the power of the Fallen One.
Protoss brethren, heed me. The last twilight has fallen. The galaxy burns around us. The Terrens have been consumed. We are all that's...
The Terrens are gone? All of them? Even the ones on Earth? Okay, whoa.
Stands against the shadow. But if we are to meet our end this day, then we will do so as one. Entaro Tassadar!
Great One, the vault is prepared. Guard us while we preserve our knowledge for those that may follow. They must not make the mistakes we did.
I have rallied the last of our great fleet.
Your timing is impeccable, Admiral Barun. When the enemy takes to the air, we will need your support.
The Zerg performed their function as I planned. My hybrid are proof of this. Now, the last of the Protoss will fulfill their function in death.
I'm guessing that dark voice is a Zelnaga, maybe. Yeah.
Base is under attack.
The Zerg are swarming at our flanks. We have to react quickly or our perimeter defenses will fall.
He needs to build more perimeter defenses. A lot more. But sooner or later, the computer or some certain voice is going to say there's not enough minerals or something like that. Yeah.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Base is under attack. Base is under attack.
Behold, my greatest creation.
Okay, so even stasis fields can't contain whatever those things are. Eventually they break through it and then they're back on the battlefield and fighting again. Whatever those things are, I don't know. Frightening.
I'm detecting a large amount of Zerg activity in their hive clusters. Prepare for an assault.
Base is under attack. Base is under attack. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Base is under attack. Base is under attack. Base is under attack.
There's no end to them.
Base is under attack. Your base is under attack. The enemy. Base is under attack. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Our Void Rays are ready to do their part. Disengage prism inhibitors and concentrate all batteries on the hybrid.
Well met, great Mohandar. For ire.
It says the enemy slain 550. I don't know. To me, it seemed like it was more than 550, like 1,000 maybe.
Mineral field depleted. Base is under attack.
Every hand is turned against you. Even the ground beneath your feet carries the seeds of your destruction.
I'm getting Heart of the Swarm vibes here. If you haven't watched the cinematic Starcraft 2 Heart of the Swarm, you need to watch it to understand what I'm saying, you know. Really, just watch it and you'll see what I'm talking about.
This is the hour of truth, noble Templar. Let the enemy know the wrath of Aya's champions.
Executor Celendus, unleash the full power of your forces.
It's good to have her here in this battle, the last battle for the universe. It's good to see her again.
There may be no tomorrow.
Intaro Tassadar, Zeratul.
Base is under attack.
As I was your beginning, so shall I be your end.
Base is under attack. Base is under attack. The warriors have engaged the enemy. Base is under attack. Base is under attack. Base is under attack. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Base is under attack. Base is under attack. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
To think that they were defending and attacking at the exits or the entry points to this central place. Now they've been confined in this central place. This is their last stand. Wow.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Upgrade complete.
This is Hierarch Artanis, commanding the Shield of Ire. Our matrix fields are within range. Engaging mass recall.
Under attack.
My brethren, hear me, for there is little time left. All that remains of our race, our civilization, are those that stand beside you now. Trust in each other. Strike as one will. Let our last stand burn a memory so bright, we will be remembered forever. Intaro Tassadar!
Foolish, prideful children. There was one among you who could have jeopardized my great plan. But in your recklessness, you mistook her for the true threat. The Queen of Blades. How could we have known?
Base is under attack.
If only we had acted sooner.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
There's just
Too many of them.
I'll return to the void. Base is under attack.
Kerrigan. How could we have known?
Warriors have engaged the enemy. Base is under attack.
Forgive me, great Tassadar. I wasn't strong enough.
Base is under attack.
As I was your beginning, so shall I be. I love it when a plan comes together.
Okay guys, that's it for Starcraft 2 Wings of Liberty playthrough part 7. Yes, we've just seen the future. We've witnessed the future where the Dark Voice wins against the Protoss and completely annihilates both the Terrens and the Protoss. And yeah, it was sad. It was sad to see how everything turned out. And at that last minute, everybody knew that, you know, they did a mistake by killing the Queen of Blades. They asked themselves, how could they have known? And actually, I understand how they may feel about that. You know, how could they have known that the Queen of Blades would become their salvation? Because the Zerg have been attacking and destroying and killing Protoss for a very long time. So anything that is associated with with the Zerg is an enemy, you know, and they just never expected that Sarah Kerrigan, or aka the Queen of Blades, would become their salvation. So it's already ingrained in them. It's already like a force of habit to expect that the Zerg are enemy, no matter in what form or what shape they would come out as. But Tassadar knew better. I don't know whether he understood the Overmind's thought. He understood the Overmind's thought before he sacrificed his life to destroy the Overmind, or after. You know, after he became this spiritual being, did he finally understand why the Overmind was doing these particular things? Or did he understand before he killed the Overmind? I'm just wondering about that. But yeah, the Overmind could not save itself, so it made a backup plan by making the Queen of Blades. The Queen of Blades also did not understand why it is created, or why was she born into existence. Why wasn't she killed when she was abandoned by Minsk? You know, as far as I know, the Queen of Blades has been doing her own thing, you know, destroying planets, killing people. She wasn't really doing anything that had to deal with the Xel'Naga, you know, and maybe that also kind of solidified that perception to say that, you know, the Queen of Blades is dangerous, she needs to be stopped. Yeah, so the Overmind might have created her, but the Overmind didn't give the Queen of Blades information about why was she created, for what purpose. So yeah, and I guess also the reason why the Overmind created the Queen of Blades was because you know, she can't be controlled by the Xel'Naga. She can't be controlled by this dark voice. She is her own person. She's independent that way, and like I said before, I don't think she's an infested human being, like, you know, how other human beings who are infected by the Zerg are, you know, become these creatures that also look similar to the Zerg. She is like a hybrid, just like the hybrid Protoss on the Xel'Naga side. She is a hybrid Terran for the Zerg. Yeah. So she has her own mind, she has her own independency, she can do whatever she wants with the Zerg, and hopefully she will become victorious against this dark force, this dark voice. But yeah, guys, this was interesting. This was very, very interesting. I just hope that, you know, in what is it called, Legacy of the Void, she wins against this dark voice, and she also gets help, you know, from the Terrens or the Protoss, because I think Zertul is gonna help her out in Legacy of the Void. But I think I'm going too much ahead for myself right now. Let me just stick to Wings of Liberty, and then there's still Heart of the Swarm, and then there's going to be Legacy of the Void. So until then, I'll just have to speculate about what's going to happen. But yeah, guys, this was good. This was really good. Okay, remember, if you liked the video, please give me a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Click on notification bell if you want to be up to date with my latest videos, and I will see you next time. Okay, bye bye.